Hi, I'm Dr. Sue Carney, here to welcome you to the Hood College Environmental Biology graduate program. You can see I'm coming from one of the many classroom and laboratory spaces in Hodson. The Hodson Science and Technology Building is where you're going to be spending a lot of your time over the next few years. I look forward to meeting you and giving you a tour and getting to know the faces behind the applications to our program. I'm so excited that you've chosen Hood for your master's work, and I can't wait to see what amazing things you get up to during your time here. Welcome to Hood. This short video is meant to give you an overview of the master's program in environmental biology at Hood College, as well as the certificate program in GIS, or Geographic Information Systems. By the end of this video, I hope that you will have an understanding of the ENV program learning outcomes. So what is it that we expect an ENV student will gain through their time in the program? I hope to point out as well how the ENV program aligns with the grad school core outcomes. You should be able to, by the end of this video, draft a tentative part-time or full-time schedule for your time in the program, depending on how quickly you plan to move through it. I will highlight some fun and very unique opportunities that our program offers students, and our students have taken great advantage of these along the way. That has led to some very exciting outcomes in terms of careers, and I will highlight where some of our ENV graduates end up after they complete their time at Hood. So as an ENV student, we design our courses in the programs to help you refine and augment your skills in problem solving and applying the scientific method in the areas of environmental biology and ecology, particularly when it comes to solving problems and addressing issues related to both of those topics. We also design our assignments and courses to allow you to be better at collecting data in a efficient and appropriate manner, and analyzing that data, interpreting it, and displaying it in forms that are appropriate and effective using appropriate software and statistical methods. We also allow you much opportunity to practice your communication skills, both through writing and oral and visual presentation. And of course, through all of this, we hope that you're going to gain a broad knowledge of environmental biology and ecology. And of course, you can taper some of that knowledge more specific with the elective classes that you opt to choose. The Hood College Graduate School has core outcomes, 4 of which directly look similar to those in the ENV program. At the main level of the Hood College Graduate School, we hope all of our graduate students will become clear and effective communicators, will become skilled researchers, and be able to critically reason and problem solve within their particular discipline. We additionally expect and hope that students will recognize that there are a diversity of ways in which problem solving can be approached. There's a diversity of perspectives that are involved in tackling environmental problems, and we'll cover and touch on these through discussions in our courses. And above all, we expect that this will be done in a professional manner. So we will, again, allow you opportunities to practice what is professional behavior regarding discussions and presentations and collecting data, particularly with regards to ethics. So again, depending on how quickly you plan to progress through the program, if you're planning to be a part-time student while you maintain the rest of your life, this is how a 3-year plan might look. Now, some of our students take longer, some go quicker, but on average, if you're taking about 2 courses a semester, this is how your schedule might look for the next 3 years. If you start in the fall, you would take 2 of our core classes, ENV 501 and 502. That's Principles of Ecology and Introduction to Environmental Biology. In your second semester, spring semester 2, you would take Pollution Biology, ENV 503, as well as Biostatistics. And then note that we do offer summer classes, and our ENV students seem to find that summer is a great time to make some strides in gaining some additional credits, particularly with regards to 1-credit field and lab courses that are sometimes best offered in a summertime format. And so you may find some electives and or some 1-credit lab and field classes that will pique your interest and make you some gains. In your third semester, your second fall, if you're on a research trajectory, you should figure ENV 515, the second statistics class, into your schedule. And now you'll have some room to start taking electives in areas of your interest. So that could be plant ecology, it could be marine ecology, it could be conservation biology. Okay, so any of these electives may pop up in either the fall or the spring semester. By your fourth semester, you could wrap up your core classes with ENV 507, which is Natural Resource Management. And at this point in time, or maybe even a bit earlier, if you're considering a research track, you should be working with faculty, maybe putting together a committee if you're going to design an independent project, a 579, or if you've been invited to the thesis track, ENV 580, which will occur if you have a strong GPA as of 12 credits. So again, if you're going to design an independent project or a thesis, you're going to want to have that underway probably before semester 4, but you might register for it in your second year after your proposal has been approved. If you're not on a research trajectory, then ENV 578 might be your best option, and that is the capstone seminar option. So you might be able to catch that in alternate springs, depending on how the timing goes in your second year. And then while you're wrapping up your project or wrapping up your degree, you might, take another couple of semesters to finish up your electives. But again, this will come down to what works best for you with regards to timing. If you're planning to move a little more quickly through the program and be on full-time status, 9 credits a semester, this might be how your trajectory would look. So this would be a 2-year completion. Taking 9 credits in the first semester with 2 of the core classes again, and additionally the GIS classes, which you can take as a part-time student, but I'm mentioning them here in full because these 3 GIS courses plus ENV 501 and 502 represent the core classes that any student who wants to add a GIS certificate onto their degree would take. And then to complete the GIS certificate, 9 of the credits beyond the first semester, would need to be G electives. So for example, you could take 503G, 507G, and another G elective down here to complete your certificate. We actually had a student last year who completed her certificate in just 2 semesters, so it can be done. And note that completion of the certificate doesn't add any credits on. It's within the confines of the normal master's degree. But regardless of whether you're into GIS or not, the master's degree can be completed in 2 years if you're on more of a full-time basis. Now, again, this can also be done by a research student, so it could be done by someone taking the 579 or 580 option. They would just have to have a project that was really could be conducted in a timely fashion. Here, the draft I've given you assumes that the trajectory would involve the capstone seminar exit. So the even more fun stuff are some of the opportunities that some of our recent students have taken advantage of during their time in the program. So for those projects, whether they're 579 or 580 or internships, which I did not mention, but an internship could be substituted for the 579, for example. Lots of different opportunities within our proximity to Hood College. Students have really found some amazing experiences. We've had recent interns at the Department of Energy, at the National Conservation Training Center, at U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. We've had students do projects at USGS Patuxent. We've had students that have designed their own projects in the Audubon, one of the Audubon sanctuaries that's not too far from campus. We had another student use drones as his technology for monitoring algal blooms. We've even had a student do a White House internship during his time in the program. So lots of amazing opportunities, whether you're into terrestrial ecology or aquatic ecology. There's lots of places nearby that are willing to take on a Hood student to allow them to work on research at the same time as fulfilling their capstone requirement for Hood. If you're interested in campus opportunities, one of our grad students was recently the president of the Hood Graduate Student Association. And so there's certainly opportunities on campus to get involved should you want to supplement your degree in that way. Beyond Hood, it's impressive when I sat down to create this slide, our students end up in really cool places. So these are just a sampling of alumni that I could track down to see, where they are, what they're doing these days. You'll see that some of them are working for the government, some are working for nonprofits, some are working for academic institutions, some are working for school systems and other organizations. So again, amazing opportunities beyond the classroom and beyond the master's degree await you. We do have some students who intend to not work right after their master's, but intend to pursue their education further. And these are a sampling of some of the institutions that ENV graduates have gone on to for their PhDs or doctoral degrees after Hood College. So again, that certainly is an option if that is in your sights. So with that, I welcome you to Hood College. I look forward to meeting you and working with you, and I wish you all the best along your way.
Hi everybody, my name is Amy McDaniels, graduate student in the Environmental Biology program here at Hood. One thing that I've appreciated about being a student here is that the courses fit both my interests and my educational goals, not to mention the fantastic professors that teach them. So on behalf of us all, congratulations on your acceptance and welcome to Hood.
Hello and welcome to Hood College. My name is Carl Kidd and I'm a member of the Environmental Biology program. Hood College has so much to offer its graduate students. Class size, campus feel, and helpful faculty make this a great place to learn. The Environmental Biology program with its varied electives and tracks make it a program you can really customize for yourselves. I've enjoyed my time so far in the program and I look forward to seeing you this fall.